So here we have it, two very beautiful cars for a similar price range. They do a similar thing, they both drive, they both get you from A to B. Which one is better? That's what we're going to be talking about today. On my left side, that's your right side, we've got the A7. It's Audi. It's £22,500. This one is from the good old year, which was 2020. Remember that? Before the days of COVID, before the, or was it after or midway? I don't know, something like that, but this is 6 years old. It's 2 litre, it's a petrol plug-in hybrid, it's automatic, it's black, it's 5 doors, 5 seats, blah, 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 you get the picture. And on my right, or your left, we have the BMW 5 Series. Once again, it's a 2 litre, it's a 520D, it's an M Sport Saloon, 4-door, diesel, hybrid. As for the looks, you've got this BMW looking aggressive. It's got the classic BMW bumper before they went all funny with the new i ones. What are they called? I something? Anyway, the iX5 something. I hate the front of that car, but this looks nice and it looks nicely aggressive. Whereas on this side of me, we've got the Audi equally. Still looks aggressive, but to me, it looks a bit soft. To me, and personal opinion, this whole video is going to be very opinionated. I prefer the BMW on this one, but this definitely has a nice look to it. You know what it could do with? If this was black, then maybe I would be more interested. Let's talk about headlights. On my right, we still have the BMW, and on my left, we have the A7. Which one do you prefer? They both do the same thing. They light the road ahead. I prefer these ones, again, the BMW, but can't deny it, these ones do look good. There's loads of black gloss under here that just is like this black hue. I don't know if it picks up on camera, but it looks beautiful. This one has got black around it, but just something about these ones to me just suit it more, definitely suit the car more. And just like magic, I'm now over here, we've got the wing mirrors. These ones look a bit more sleek to me, these ones look a bit boxer. To tell you the truth, when it comes to the wing mirrors, I actually prefer these ones. And hey, when you're actually in the car, these ones have better functionality. I feel like there's better visibility in these ones than these ones. So for function, Audi, and for look, Audi, this looks a bit more feminine in like an elegant way. That's a bit blocky and clunky to me. But once again, it's incredibly opinionated, so let me know which ones you prefer. Now let's go around the back of the car. You're not looking at my arse, are you? That would be incredibly indecent of you. Now when it comes to the back of the BMW, it's exactly how you would imagine it based off the front. Aggressive, blocker, you've got reverse camera, as does the A7, so I don't know why I don't even know why I'm mentioning that. And of course you've got the rear lights, which look decent-ish. But let's talk about the A7. So here we've got the A7, which to me looks a bit more, like I said with the wing mirrors, looks a bit more feminine, or there's an elegance about this. This looks better designed to me. It looks way more artistic. The way I love this light, is way better than the BMW light. And even the exhaust and just everything about this just is better. But let me know what you think. Let's talk about boot space, because the boot space in the A7 is seemingly never ending. I mean, take a look at this. There's absolutely loads of space in this. You've got enough space for a pram, golf clubs, and your weekly shop, maybe even your bi-weekly shop, depending on how often you shop and how much food you've got. But it's sturdy, it feels good. You've got plenty of space, and you've got the little side compartments, so it's really thoughtfully designed. As for the BMW, you have this thing. Look at that, a deceiving amount of storage, because side by side, you're looking at this A7 and you're going, wow, look how far this opens and how much space you can fit in there. Whereas this only opens like a little bit, so you would think it cuts off there. But let me show you. I'm going to bring the camera so you can see the inside, because there's loads of space back here. It's just not as thoughtfully designed as this. This isn't going to do your back in when you're lifting stuff in. Whereas this you can have stuff a bit higher. Whereas this, everything's got to be long and long and long. So they're both relatively the same size. But in terms of which one is more functional, to me, it has to be, without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, look at that, there's no button. No button. Oh. There you go. Has to be, without a shadow of the doubt, this one. the A7. It's just way better designed to me. Look at that, slick. The Audi A7, inside, it's a comfy place to be. It's not the most luxurious car I've ever been in, but it's a lovely car. Let's talk about the seats, right? Because that's what I care about. It's got a lot of tech up front, and we'll definitely talk a little bit about that. But what I really care about is comfort. You know, I'm 32 years old, I'm getting on now. I need to start looking after my back, and this car is going to look after your back. You've got 4-way lumbar support, and there's some electrics. You can't see, but my hand is going down. Not, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not like that. It's going down the side of the seat, and there is a few buttons. I'm going to click them. I can feel it. It's moving in my back. It's like, so I can get it to where I want like that. Oh, see, that pushes my lower back out a little bit. Great. It's a very difficult thing to explain, but I think there's like little electrics inside there that kind of push out and move around. It's 4-way lumbar support. It's the future, and this is a car from 2020. So think about that. Center console. At this point, I feel like you should know, and if you don't know, this little thing where you click it and it opens and there's cup holders inside, I absolutely love it. It's pointless, but I love it, and it does make the whole thing look a little bit neater, a little bit more tidy. The armrest, beautiful armrest, though I am disappointed about how much space is in there because it's not a lot. Lovely looking gear shift, I suppose, if you're into that kind of thing. The screens that you've got are in a brilliant place. So when I'm here driving, you can kind of touch everything quite easy. What I will say is it's touch screen, but they've made it so it's kind of like a button. So like when you click something, it like vibrates a little bit and it feels like you're pushing in. I suppose that's good for if you're not looking and you're looking on the road, but it feels a bit like you've got to hold it for a while. I suppose it's one of those things that you'll just get used to. I don't love it. I wish it was just a regular touch screen, because the way it is now, where you've got to kind of hold it in, but like I said, I feel like you'll just get used to that. It's like having a new phone, and you hate the touch screen at first, but then you get used to it. Or a new mouse, if you've got like a new laptop with a trackpad and it's different than what you're used to. But they're in a fantastic place, and I love the double screen action you've got. Here you've got, I think I've accidentally turned on my heated seats, so I can tell you heated seats work perfectly fine if you're into that. Personally, I'm not. I'm going to be honest with you. Anytime I use a heated seat, it makes me feel like I've pissed myself, and I just really I find that uncomfortable. But it's got heated seats, so in the winter, that's wonderful. Navigation, you can put your phone, connect your phone. If you click car, picture some stuff over here, and yeah, like this screen, I love. The seats, I love, they're comfortable. What you're looking at here, it gives you everything that you need, and it looks nice. It's a nice looking display. Is that the correct word for it? What a lovely interior review we're doing for this car. It's got a nice, lovely display. It's a thumbs up from me. Oh, it's a double thumbs up from me. Now, as for the interior of the BMW, the first thing we're going to mention is this colour, because this is going to be a love it or hate it type of thing. Personally, I love it. I wish I had a car in this colour. This is absolutely gorgeous. The seats, it's comfortable. They are really comfortable seats. Once again, I take the old trusty hand and I put that down the side, and there are some electric movement to this, which is great. It doesn't feel as smooth as the A7, and I'll tell you what, the first impressions when you're looking around, the steering wheel is a bit clunky. You've got this old looking, like it looks like it's something from the 90s or something down here. You've got the screen, which is obviously modern, but this whole bit in the middle just looks dated to me. It feels like I'm in an older car. This is 2022. The A7 is a 2020, and the interior looks absolutely futuristic compared to this. This looks a bit old, but where some people say old, some people say vintage. Center console, there's one big thing that I love about this, and it's this armrest. I mentioned the little cup holder in the Audi, which I love because I just find it extremely quirky, but it's pretty useless. Now, if you thought that was useless, take a look at this. This armrest, button underneath it, and the whole thing opens up. I've got the exact same functionality, but instead of cup holders, I've got this little space in front of my armrest. Once again, absolutely pointless, but I love the quirkiness of it. You're not going to be able to store much in there, but and again, the storage on the armrest on the A7, you're not going to store much either. So the both of them are pretty whack when it comes to storing anything in the armrest. As for the gear shift, this one I absolutely hate. It just, you know, I'm a full grown man. I don't want to be grabbing this thing every time I have to. Luckily, it's an automatic, but still, I feel like I would rather go the long way around something and just forward park and wait for a space to open up in front of me so it can come out, rather than have to grab this thing and shift it into reverse, because it's a little bit phallic, and like I said, I can't be doing that, you know. I've got a livelihood to look after here. But I love this little knob that you get to move around. That's cool. And this thing, which has got storage compartment, it's a little bit flimsy. Oh, there you go. You just got to know how to use it. Ah, automatic. I didn't even know that. I'm learning about this car the way you are. That looks nice and it cleans it up lovely. And you've got those cup holders. So I suppose the centre console, I prefer this one. I just don't like this gear shift, man. I don't know what they're trying to do with that. The screen is a bigger screen, it's a longer screen. It's good to use, however, if I want to reach a button on this side, like a home button, or I suppose if I've got like Spotify connected to it or anything, I have to really stretch. And that's not very good. The A7 is like very driver focused. When you're sitting there, everything is within arm's reach. The other side of the screen, I can't even, you know, I've got to, do me back out just trying to reach for it. That's not safe when you're coming down the motorway. The steering wheel, I prefer the A7. The front screen here, I prefer the A7. The screen, I prefer the A7. This carbon look that it's got, love it. Ambient lighting that you've got across here, love it. The back seats, just about the exact same, but the seat belts, you've got that classic like M. Let's see if I can show you. Yes, look at, can you see this? Little design to it. Absolutely love it. Let's look under the hood. Performance wise, this is a 2 litre engine. It's a petrol hybrid, it's plug-in hybrid. It goes 0 to 60 in about 5.7 seconds, so I've not tested this personally. And as for horsepower, this is pushing about 362 brake horsepower, so it is somewhat of a beast. Let's take a look at the 5 Series. Performance wise is where opinion goes out the window and hard facts come into play. And when it comes to performance, the A7 smokes this 5 Series on just about every level. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's got a pretty looking engine, but it doesn't do much, I'll tell you. I mean, it does more than your regular car, but in terms of this, in comparison with the A7, heaps different. This is 0 to 60 in 7.2 seconds. The brake horsepower on this thing is about 187, not even a mere 200, and it's a heavy car, so don't come at me with, oh, what about weight versus power. The A7 will run circles around this thing, and of course you've also got to contend with the fact that the A7 is petrol and this is diesel. Normally wouldn't be an issue, but in today's world that is a massive issue. I mean, what's diesel currently? £2. £2, I seen it the other day. £2 petrol is like 158. Here's a fun one for you. As today is Thursday, the 14th of April, and petrol, when I last filled up my car, was about 158. Diesel, last time I seen it, was about £2. What's it today? Is it going to come down? Is it going to go up? I don't know, but these are the things you've got to start thinking about. This is a mild hybrid. That's a plug-in hybrid. I've always said I'll stay away from electric, but is that the future? I guess that's an argument for another day. But when it comes to performance, the A7's got this one on just about every front. As for the side profile, here is the A7 and here is the BMW. Now for myself, I'm kind of split because I prefer the look of the BMW, but I prefer the wheels on the A7. However, that being said, just because I don't like these wheels doesn't mean it's the end of the earth. I can just swap the wheels out. The actual profile of it, there's no change in that. Sure, I can add a side skirt here and a spoiler there and a little bit of a Maxim body kit, but overall I think the winner in this one for me is the BMW. So there we have it, a full comparison side by side of the BMW 5 Series versus the A7, both of which are there and thereabouts a similar price-ish. This M Series, which is the one behind me, this 5 Series M Sport line, this BMW behind me is about £2 to 3 grand more expensive than the A7. A lot of this is going to be opinionated unless you're going for power. If you're going for power, The winner is clear, my friend. Get yourself the Audi A7, it's going to absolutely smoke this and most other cars out on the road. But everything else is all preference. My end conclusion is that I think the BMW looks a little bit more aggressive, it looks blocky, it looks hard, it looks tough, it looks like it sounds tough. Whereas the A7 looks a little bit more feminine, it looks a bit more elegant, it looks a bit more prestigious. And I think that carries through to the interior. A7 looks prestigious, BMW just looks functional, and it's barely functional at that. Overall, I think everything is telling me to go for the A7, but I'm not a man who really cares that much about power, and I love the interior colours of the BMW, and I do love the look. I did ask Alex earlier on, and here's what he had to say. Before you go, which one do you prefer?
Oh, this is a hard one. I'm probably going to choose the A7. And
yeah.
This is a BMW, man. Well, these exact two, there's more power. That's quite a lot more powerful than that.
What are you preferring for the looks?
A7.
A7 for the looks, A7 for the power. What about the comfort?
I don't want to say it again.
A7?
Probably.
Just for some kind of continuity and to split this opinion, I'm going to say I prefer the BMW, but let me know what you prefer and let me know what cars we should put head to head next.